Hello, I'm back, and this is part 3 of the painting of my mermaid on this board. Um, it's kind of a flat, just a real flat, thin, lightweight. Um, it's really not wood, it's artificial wood, but anyway. On the last one, we had gone over the mermaid a little bit. Well, I went back in and filled out, the solid parts, the tail basically. And we will be going over that with puff paint along with her hair. And the rest, I'll do the starfish. I think I'm going to put a starfish in her hand. And then we'll get to the details. So it's ready to put all the elements on there. And I will start with the white. I'm using white slick dimensional fabric paint is what it is. I call it puff paint, but I'm running low. I have to get me some more. But anyway, we're going to start with the head. And basically, I just follow the outline. Make sure it's going to come out good. And you just, once you find your comfortable push on the paint, you can make a pretty smooth line. Now, I don't know if I'm going to end up finishing this or not because you have to let it dry. You have to let it dry before you can do some of the other parts. So I'm going to go ahead and do her hair. And I'm just going to kind of follow the wisps of her hair. And eventually, pretty much we'll have her whole head covered. But right now we're just going to follow the lines that, and you just follow the lines that we put in before, and if you want to add to it. And Katy Perry's taking off where, and you blend in the puff paint here at the top. Give her a little bit of three-dimensional hair. And then you can take off. I always clean my tip. I don't like it to gunk up. Gunked up. And you just follow the hair. And it doesn't matter if you overlap, it's fine, because you can always smooth it out. It's very forgiving. Very forgiving, and you just follow the wisps and you just keep following them out. It's very forgiving. If you make a little mistake, just go back over it. And as you can see the puff paint, the dimensional puff paint, and like I said, you can go in and smooth out the little bumpy areas, and it just becomes part of her hair. You have to just kind of practice a little bit and feel confident when you're using the puff paint. Don't be afraid of it. Otherwise, you'll have a big mess on your hands. So, just keep. And if it gunks up, like I said, just follow the lines. And see, what's going to happen is, the reason I'm getting buildup on the tip is because I'm going over existing lines, and the tip is getting gunked up, see. So if you can just get a few, you can see that. Yeah, there you go. You see it? So I've outlined her hair, and I've put in a few little wisps right here that I did. Oops, ooh, that one looks terrible. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. And I added some wisps up here, but I'm not sure if I... See, I had added some wisps right here on the side of her face, but I don't know if I want to add those. But anyway, we're going to go over the shape of her side here. You just start a pretty good flow and just follow the line. And there's her shoulder. And then see, since that side's wet, I can't really go over there. So, over there. I'm going to just stay on this side. Do her side. All the way down her backside. But you know what? I just realized that I don't think her bottom is going to be white. So what you can do with your finger is go up and wipe it off. Just go toward the, and wipe it off. See how forgiving that is? So see, I made a mistake, but that's okay because I stopped the white ink right here for the paint. And see, I'm fine. So as long as it's wet, you can wipe it off. Because I think I'm going to make her tail silver. Ooh, how exciting. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go back up here and finish the arm. Outline her arm. And her little hand. Here we go. There's her arm. You can see her arm. And she's going to hold a starfish. Look at her hair, how good it looks. The light's really great on it. Okay, so we're going to do the starfish, and I'm going to do it in silver. So I'm going to put this white up. I don't think I'm going to use much of the white. The glitter, it's Silver Glitter by Tulip. And again, it's dimensional fabric paint, but I call it puff paint. And I'm running low on that too. I have to get me another bottle. Another little bottle. Another bit of lottle. And see, the thing is, with glitter paint, the nozzle on it's a lot bigger than your solids. So a lot's going to come out, so you have to control it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the outline of the tail with the silver, and you'll see that it's a lot fatter. But if you can control how much comes out, just, you know, be just real careful. You see how much fatter that is? You see, I'll show you how much fatter that is, see? So if we go around her back end with the silver, it's definitely three-dimensional. So what I'm going to do is I'll outline the tail here. Whoops, we just had a splatter because I'm running low and it gets bubbles. So what you do is gently with your finger go back. Okay, fixed it. Have to be careful with those bubbles. I'm trying to keep this line thin, but it's very hard when the spout is large. But I think once we get this outlined, and we do the scales, it'll look real good. I mean, it won't look so... I don't think my gold does this. I mean, I don't think the nozzle on my gold glitter is this large. So there's the shape of her, part of her tail. And see, since this is kind of wet, and I have to tell you, this kind of dries quick. This puff paint, it doesn't take long, but it does take a little longer than the acrylic paint. So I'll just lightly, and I'm holding this up in the air. I don't know why I don't have it on the table. I guess I wanted you to see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish outlining the tail here. And I can do it better on the table because it's a steady. Okay. Yeah, it's, gosh, really thick. And I ran her tail off the page because I had to fix it. And so I'll go back over here. As I reshaped her tail, it was not very even last time. Okay, so I'm done with her tail. You can see that. I've outlined it. And then after this outline dries, we'll go in and do the scales. And then let me do the starfish over here. Let's see, it's going to be... Starfishes are... Oh gosh, I got another squirt. It's okay, I got it. I got it. I gotta get this tip cleaned. Okay, starfish, it doesn't have to be like exactly like a star, but you want it to look kind of realistic. So what I do is I just kind of give it the implied look. Alrighty. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's good to have it looking like a starfish. Okay, there it is. There's the little starfish. You can see it. I think I need to fix that top part. So I will get my X-Acto knife for this intricate part of the starfish. I'm going to fix that. So I'll take it off. Well, I just made a mess here. So you take it off. So I'm even showing you what to do when you make a mistake like I did. Okay, once you got it all off, you go back. Okay, lay that down. I believe the last time I checked, the starfish had 5 points, not 4. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yep. And there's the starfish. She's holding the starfish. There it is. And then when this dries, then I can go back in and do the scales. So, right now we're almost done. I might do a little more on the hair, but right now she looks pretty good, doesn't she? Does she look pretty good right now? I think so. So we'll add some more texture in the next video. Thank you.